Mr. President, Senator Richardville offers Senate Resolution Number 199, a resolution of tribute for the Honorable John Moolenaar.
Senator Meekhoff.
I move the rule to be suspended and allow for the immediate consideration of Senate Resolution 199.
Without objection, it is so ordered. Members, will you please stand as the tribute resolution is read? Senator Moolenaar, you can stand or sit, whichever.
Mr. President, Senate Resolution Number 199, a resolution of tribute for the Honorable John Moolenaar. Whereas it is with great respect for his commitment to the people of our state and his district that we offer this expression of our thanks and best wishes to Senator John Moolenaar for his outstanding service over the past 4 years. His consistency, thoughtfulness, and commitment to working with his colleagues to find solutions to Michigan's problems have been deeply appreciated, and whereas John Moolenaar grew up in Midland and is a proud alumnus of Herbert Henry Dow High School, after earning a bachelor's degree in chemistry from Hope College and a master's degree in public administration from Harvard University, he worked for MITECH plus Dow Chemical Company and at the Middle Michigan Development Corporation. He also served as an administrator for Midland Academy of Advanced and Creative Studies, as a teacher at Saginaw Valley State University, and as a Midland City Councilman. John Moolenaar has brought a strong work ethic, integrity, and his deep analytical skills to every position he has held. And whereas after serving 6 productive and exemplary years in the House of Representatives, John Moolenaar was elected to the Michigan Senate in November 2010. He served as the chair of the Veterans, Military Affairs, and Homeland Security Committee and as the vice chair of the Appropriations Committee. During his 4 years in the Senate, he has sponsored legislation to help veterans and increase the number of health professionals in the state. He has also authored several important public acts, including the Fair and Open Competition in Government Construction Act, an act creating the State Forest Products Industry Development Council, and an act reestablishing the Aquifer Protection Program. In 2011, he was named Legislator of the Year by the Associated Builders and Contractors of Michigan. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Senate that we honor and commend Senator John Moolenaar for his dedication over the past 4 years as a member of the Michigan Senate, and be it further resolved that copies of this resolution be transmitted to Senator Moolenaar and his family as evidence of our best wishes for the future.
All those in favor of the adoption of Senate Resolution 99 will say aye. Aye. Those opposed will say nay. The resolution is adopted. Senator Moolenaar.
Well, thank you, Mr. President, and I want to thank my colleagues for that very kind applause. And for these past 4 years, I've had the honor to serve with you and to represent the hardworking families of Michigan's 36th district. And as I look around, I'm reminded that we work in an incredible place. And I feel a sense of awe every time we walk into this building. The genius of our founders is this system of government that they gave to our country, pledging their lives, their fortunes, and sacred honor. They were aided by allies in freedom, like General Lafayette, whose portrait notably hangs in the front of this chamber. The separation of powers and the checks and balances between the executive, the judiciary, and legislative branches has worked well for generations, and it's been a privilege to work in this legislative branch in our great state of Michigan, as together we've done the people's work. My message today is one of thanksgiving. First to God for the opportunity to serve, and the second to the many people who have helped me on this journey. I want to thank my family, especially my wife Amy, who is in the East Gallery with my parents and our family from around our state. I'd like to ask them to stand, and please join me in welcoming them. I also want to thank our children who could not attend, some of whom are in school today, I hope, and some who live in different places around the country. For the countless parades, events, and activities attended, I want to thank them for their support. For the many times I was not able to be present either physically or emotionally, I want to thank them for their understanding and patience. I also want to thank my Senate staff who work tirelessly to serve our constituents, listening to their views, helping with casework, advocating with departments on their behalf to solve problems. You know, people reach out to us often after they have exhausted all of their other options, and I'm grateful for the kindness that those who represent me have shown to those needing assistance. I've really been impressed by the individuals who work for the Michigan Senate, who are the experts in Michigan law, who provide accurate fiscal information so that we can balance budgets, those who make sure we follow the Senate rules, and who provide our security and maintain order in this chamber. You are the craftsmen and women who ensure the excellence and integrity of this institution, and I am proud to have served with you. One of the highlights of my time in the Senate is our monthly Senate breakfast groups, where we've been able to get to know each other as colleagues irrespective of party or position. And I think this has helped us to keep decorum and respect for one another, even during some of the most contentious issues we've debated. And I want to thank especially Senator Vincent Gregory for his leadership on that as well. Because I think this has also helped us to avoid the quest for what C.S. Lewis calls the quest for the inner ring. And I'd like to read just a bit from his book. The quest of the inner ring will break your hearts unless you break it. But if you break it, a surprising result will follow. If in your working hours you make the work your end, you will presently find yourself all unawares inside the only circle in your profession that really matters. You will be one of the sound craftsmen, and other sound craftsmen will know it. This group of craftsmen will by no means coincide with the inner ring or the important people or the people in the know. It will not shape that professional policy or work up that professional influence which fights for the profession as a whole against the public, nor will it lead to those periodic scandals and crises which the inner ring produces. But it will do those things which that profession exists to do, and will in the long run be responsible for all the respect that the profession in fact enjoys, and which the speeches and advertisements cannot maintain. At one time or another, each of us has been on the winning or losing side of votes, and has seen success or failure with our legislative priorities here in this chamber. I'm reminded of Teddy Roosevelt's quote, talking about the arena, and to paraphrase him, the credit belongs to those who are actually in the arena, whose faces are marred by dust and sweat and blood, those who strive valiantly, who err, who come short again and again because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who actually strive to do the deeds, who know great enthusiasm, the great devotion, who spend themselves in a worthy cause, who at the best know in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if they fail, at least fail while daring greatly, so that their place shall never be with the cold and timid souls who know neither victory or defeat. Our common bond is that we have all been in this arena, standing up for our ideas and values, and I respect the efforts each of us has made to better our state. Only time will tell the wisdom of our actions. In these jobs, we often receive credit for the work we do, sometimes more than we deserve. But we also have our detractors, who are quick to criticize. And I take heart from the words of Abraham Lincoln, who said in response to his critics, "If I were to try to read, much less answer, all the attacks made on me, this shop might as well be closed for any other business. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep doing so until the end. If the end brings me out all right, what is said against me won't amount to anything. If the end brings me out wrong, 10 angels swearing I was right would make no difference. In closing, I want you to know that I've done the best I know how, the best I can. And it's my hope that I've made a positive difference in the 10 years I've spent serving in our Michigan legislature. I know that I've benefited from the friendships, the wise counsel, and opportunity to see and be part of Michigan history. When former Speaker Tip O'Neill left the U.S. House of Representatives, he said, "I leave with no rancor in my heart for anybody. I leave with just the love and affection for this great body." And today this rings true for me. I will miss my friends here, and I leave the Senate with nothing but respect and gratitude for my colleagues in this body. May God bless you, and may God bless the great state of Michigan.